Let's talk about what you need to know about a durable power of attorney. Yes, a durable power of attorney. I'm attorney Vernita Williams. I practice here in South Florida. And in this season of the coronavirus crisis, many people are calling me as an attorney and asking about what kind of important papers they need to put together. So I'm putting together a series of videos to discuss things that I recommend. In particular, in this video, I just want to narrow down and talk about what you need to know about the durable power of attorney. But before I do that, let me tell you the 8 things that I recommend that you do or consider. Number 1, the living will, which says whether you want to be on life support. Number 2, medical power of attorney, which places a person in place to make medical decisions for you if you cannot. Number 3, durable power of attorney, which we will talk about in more detail in just a moment. Number 4, the last will and testament. Number 5, a revocable trust. Number 6, joint tenancy deed. Number 7, Totten trust, or that pay-on death beneficiary card that you put on file with your bank. And number 8, insurance considerations. Now, everybody doesn't need all of those things, but those are the 8 specific things that I recommend that you take a look at and consider. In this video, let's narrow down to just the durable power of attorney. The durable power of attorney is a document that you prepare and execute to appoint someone to take care of your business and financial matters for you if you're not able to do that for yourself. Sometimes it's called a financial power of attorney. This durable power of attorney is extremely important, and it can do a lot of good if you choose the right person, and it can do a lot of harm if you choose the wrong person. So I want to give you 5 tips for making sure you do the durable power of attorney correctly. Number 1, make sure you give the power of attorney to somebody you trust. Now, that sounds like a no-brainer, but trust me, I've known people to give power of attorney to their grandson who had just gotten out of prison, and he had been incarcerated for a number of years for fraud. They chose this person to give the power of attorney, and you can imagine what kind of things the person chose to do with that power of attorney. So number 1, make sure it's somebody you trust. Number 2, make sure you be very specific and very careful about the powers you are giving. A lot of times, the durable power of attorney documents are very, very broad. They give a lot of power. They give the person the power to sell your property, do transactions on your bank account, change your insurance beneficiary, run a company you might own. So make sure you are very clear on the power you are trying to give, and make sure you don't give any more power than you are intending. The third thing is make sure you support the person that you're giving durable power of attorney. There are so many instances that I know of where somebody received power of attorney from the person that gave it to them, and then that person refused to support them when they began to function in that role. The person that gave them power of attorney became intimidated by some other family members who said, "Why did you give that person power of attorney?" So then the one who received power of attorney was in a very awkward position when the one who gave it would not even support what she was doing, and she wasn't doing anything wrong. So make sure when you give power of attorney, you support that person. Number 4, understand that the power of attorney document will not work when you pass away. If you give somebody authority to take care of your financial and business matters, the moment you leave this earth, that power of attorney no longer works. So they won't be able to take the power of attorney and go and do transactions for you and handle your estate, because the power of attorney becomes null and void if you pass away. Number 5, the final tip is do not wait until it is too late to do this power of attorney. You know, the power of attorney is done with the understanding that the person giving the power of attorney has the mental capacity to do it. If you wait until you have dementia or you wait until you have Alzheimer's, it is too late for you to now do a document if you have those medical conditions. And if you wait until it's too late and try to do a power of attorney, it's highly likely that someone may challenge that document and be very successful in overturning what you have put in place, because they're going to say, well, how could mom or dad give power of attorney when they had dementia or they had Alzheimer's and they've had it for years? So be very careful that you don't sit and wait until it's too late to get this done. I'm Vernita Williams. I'm just giving some good information for people who are wondering what kind of things they need to do to get their affairs in order. If you want to have a strategy session with me, I'm happy to do that. Please call me or preferably text me at 786-831-9483. That's 786-831-9483. Remember to stay safe, stay home if you can. Remember social distancing, at least 6 feet apart. Wear your mask, wear your gloves, wash your hands often. And whatever you do, remember to choose faith over fear. Thank you so much for listening.